Good evening, world. Is there anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? I need to put my glasses on to see that, I think. But here we are. It's 8 o'clock. It's a Friday night. I did move it to Friday. But there's nobody here yet. Maybe there's going to be nobody. But that's all right. We'll just hang a little bit and see if anybody joins us here. This is all fun and games. This is all part of the mayhem, which is all right, you know. If you're out there, write something. Oh, good gracious me, is it terrible not having good eyes anymore? Very possible that nobody's going to tune in tonight. Oh, my God. That's great. I'm all set up and ready to rock. And nobody knows. All dressed up and nowhere to go. Oh, 4 people. Get them glasses off, man. See now. Who else we got here, man? Yeah. We've got the UK tuned in. We've got Texas. It's Friday night, people. And the question is, can you hear me? That's a good question. Can you hear me? Because my technique here is not happy at the moment. And that's also part of why Tuesday didn't happen. So give me a yeah if you can hear me. I'm waving. Look. Give me a yeah if you can hear me. Give me a yeah. Good gracious me, aren't these difficult times for everybody? I hope you're well. It's Friday night. I have to remember to look up there to the camera. I'm using a different camera tonight. And nobody's saying anything yet. Oh, maybe there's a delay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's Sophia in the house. That's nice. Is that my niece? That's lovely. We've got more people. Number 9. Well, hope everybody's well. And here we are. We've got Brazil in the house. Let's click on there. That's lovely. Yeah, I'm using a different system tonight because you know, it's not easy, this stream business. You know, it's big business these days. And you know, I wanted to do Tuesday, but I'm doing a lot of interviews at the moment. A lot of nice people have organized me some incredible interviews on Skype, which I hope to post on my YouTube channel. And oh my goodness me, we've got royalty in the house tonight. Wow, man, this is, oh look, it's Julian Sprutels. I hope I'm saying that right, man. You know, I'm not good with the French Belgium part of the world. This is the young man that played keyboard on the first track, and he's going to be on a few tracks. I did him recently on the reveal. An incredible keyboard player, and well, all-rounder. I mean, what does this guy not do well? You know, maybe I should ask his girlfriend. But anyway, moving on. But what does this guy not do good? I mean, he's just incredible. We've just been working. I've got to look in that camera up there. We've just been working on the second track, the second single, and wow, holy smoke. I mean, this first track is pretty cool, which is coming out on the 2nd, don't forget, on April. But this one we're doing now, oh my God. Now this is going to be a blockbuster. I mean, we're going to, for this video, I'm going to have to stand on the top of a mountain or something, you know. But in Holland, we don't have any mountains, unfortunately. Oh, look, somebody else is in the house, Mrs. Butterfield. We got everybody that tunes in on, oh, we got Craig. Everybody that tunes in on Tuesday, man. Everybody's followed me. It's incredible. Craig. I missed out last time, but I was wondering if you got your hair braided recently. Because we were hanging out in Jamaica, me and Craig. I hope it's the right guy, or he's gonna hate me. But me and Craig were on the boat, Monsters of Rock, and him and his boss actually was hanging out with his boss. I'm not sure of his name now. And we're hanging out on the boat, Monsters of Rock. We get off the boat, we get into Jamaica, and we're walking around, and everybody's looking at us, right? And I've got long hair, so these women, braiding women who do braids, like, they make money from it, and I accept that, that's fair enough. They looked at me every time, excuse me, mister, do you want braids? And I'm like, no, I do not want my hair braided. I'll never get it out, man. Maybe it's not a big deal, but I'm going on stage tonight. You imagine going on stage, Pink Cream 69, on the boat with bloody braids, I'm not in a reggae band, So these guys go off and do their thing, and maybe it was even somewhere else, but this is my side of the story. They go off and do their thing, right? We meet up in the evening on the boat, and who has got braids? I'm like, oh my God. This is maybe the wrong guy even. Craig, you're going to have to let me know, make sure that I'm on the right guy here. We get on the boat, and Craig has got braids. I'm like, oh my God. Incredible, man. It looked good, though. It looked good. It was a little bit the running joke, of course. So look on here. Oh, that's a member of my family there. Julian, man. Are you on the train still, or have you actually got to your destination? Check it out, man. Oh man, we got a main man. He ordered a t-shirt. Can't wait to wear it. Hey man, what a star. Yeah, I've got mine on tonight. And my mother has just ordered her t-shirt. She sent me a picture. And it's kind of weird seeing your mother with your t-shirt with a quite evil looking lady on the front with big teeth and snaky hair, But hey, my mother's always been very rock and roll. Hide in the glasses. Hide in the glasses. Hide in the glasses. So I hope everybody's all right. Have I missed anybody out here going down? Yeah, Sam, killer brother. We got the banners here. We got this. Oh, that's still Sam. We got this. Oh, this is coming down the bottom there. Check it out. Yeah, the GoFundMe is just been incredible. It has slowed. It has slowed a little bit. But it's going incredible. As you can see, it's going really well. We're just working on, we've got like more or less the album, but we've just come up with a new song, like I said, with Julian. And good gracious me, I mean, it's amazing. So I've just involved another drummer. We've got another guy, guitar player involved. Part of the reveal. They've just released a record, actually. It's an Italian guy, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. It's an Italian guy, the guitar player, and he's just on top of his game, and he's just going to blow this track out of the water, man. It's just going to be incredible. But what we're going to do tonight, a little bit of, because it is called, the show is actually called Friday Night Fun. It is Friday night. Is there anybody out there that sat in a bar anywhere? You remember those bars with, like, you could get drinks and you get these Guinness glasses. Look, mine's nearly empty. Look, my Ribena. I can see the bottom of the glass, But anybody out there in a bar, give me a yay. There are actually people in bars these days, believe it or not. There are places that do have bars that's open. And oh yeah, he was on the train, going to his lovely wife's house. Oh yeah. Oh man, cool. That's great, man. I mean, you got to check it out. I mean, he's got kind of long hair, right? But it's not like mine. So he got the braids done on by this young lady. Was like it was, and that was kind of like for like 2 or 3 days. That was the in joke, until he finally washed it out, man. That was so killer, man. That was really so killer. You're a brave man. Oh, this young lady's working, of course. What we're going to do is I thought we should have some kind of theme to the show. I watch some of these live shows and they do such an incredible job. And then I come on and do my live show and it's just absolute chaos, That's me, I suppose. But what I wanted to do is I've got a list. I need a list because it's like 13 years ago when I made my solo record. So what I wanted to actually do is go down the songs, not all of them, but a few of them, and just talk about each song and what happened, you know, how it happened, maybe some kind of stories, stuff like that. So we're going to kick off with a song called Without You. And I'm going to play a little bit. I don't know if you will be able to hear it over the mic, possibly. All right. So I don't know if you could hear that. Oh, we got just real quick. We've got another amazing member of my fan club in the house here. Have a lovely Friday night and weekend. It's not over yet, young lady. It's not over yet. So we're going to kick off with Without You. Now, honestly, the record was finished. I had sent the songs to Frontiers Records, about 11, 12 songs or whatever. And then the boss and Mario came back to me with a quick message. David, we like 7 songs, but we don't like the rest of them. Go away and write some more songs. So I was like, oh my God, you know, this is a nightmare. You know, I mean, I thought it was a good record. They liked 7 of the songs, which is okay. It's a record company, you know, and that's how it goes. So they kind of said, look, go away and write some more songs with Dennis Ward. Now, I was in a band with Dennis Ward, of course, Pink Room 69, but that wasn't really going to happen so fast that me and Dennis were going to start writing songs for my solo record. Here we are. Look, somebody else in the house. She's always saying adios. Hola, hola, amigo. We'll get back to that one. So I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? You know, so I needed like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It was like 11 songs. I needed 4 songs, 4 new songs. Now, Without You was like possibly the part of the first session, you could say. Yeah. So I sat down. See, I've been asked so many times to pick up my acoustic guitar, and I don't know if you can hear it. You know, I am not where are all the guitar players when you need them? You know what I mean? But so I picked up the guitar. I remember back then, 13 years ago. So I was like, you're deep inside of me, touching my soul. I know I can't break free. Now I'm losing control. Yeah, so I had the verse idea. I'm jamming on the acoustic guitar. And I remember I made this really quick demo on the computer with a bit of acoustic and a bit of electric. And I thought, you know what? This is a good song. This is a good song. I had the verse. The bridge was obviously... No. I see. Where are the guitar players when you need them? Anyway, refrain. Come with me and join me. I don't think I can take it anymore without you. So let me all alone. On and be strong. Yeah. So I had the whole song. I hope you can hear me. I had the whole song down, and I lost it. I lost the whole song. I'd saved it somehow. The computer, I started it. It would not open the arrangement. The song was gone. You know, and I thought, this is a great song, you know, but it's gone. So anyway, long story short, I messed around. I had like pieces of audio files somewhere, and I managed to piece these audio files together so that I could remember the song, re-recorded it, sent it to the record company, and they said yes. So that was like, my God, thank God we got a new song, you know, 1 song down, 3 to go. So what did she say? You know, when I've coming back to this question here, when I was a young man, I did actually have certain concepts about maybe going somewhere special to write songs and all that kind of thing. And I would sit in places to write lyrics and go to woods and all that kind of thing. and never worked. Best place for me was always in the studio. I need to get something finished. I need to get something done. Bit of pressure, and that's when I'm most creative, to be honest. When I know that, also like with these songs for the first solo record, I needed to get this thing finished. You know, there was money involved. I needed the money to record the drums, because back then, of course, it meant going into a studio, of course. And of course, these days we're working more remote, of course, with musicians around the world, you know, be it Greece or wherever, Belgium. And in those days, you had to go to a studio, and it was a lot of money, you know. So I needed this money, so the record needed to be finished. The songs needed to be there, which is fair enough, you know. I hope that answers your question. Look, we got some more comments coming in here. Hey Phil, man, I tell you what, next time we're gonna link up together, right? And you're gonna play the guitar, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna play the guitar, right? So somehow we can link it up together, you know. No worries. Moving on. So the next on the list is Evil Combination. Evil Combination was a song that was on the original list, the 7 songs that the record company decided were good enough. And actually, some of these songs, like it's like 13 years ago when I wrote the songs, you could say I made the record, but some of these songs were a lot older. Evil Combination was a song for Pink Cream 69 actually that I wrote. It wasn't finished, and actually that's something that I prefer in a way. A song that's not finished, but it's got something. It's got a good start. It's got something cool about it, you know, and I can always improve on that. You know, if somebody gives me the food, I can put the topping on the cake. You know, it's when you're starting from scratch with a song, that is sometimes really quite difficult. Oh yeah, you know, it was a Pink Cream 69 song. And actually, I'll tell you something, maybe Dennis even forgot about this actually, but he said to me, what about we use that song for Pink Cream 69 actually, because, you know, I sent him the demo and he didn't know I wanted to make a solo record. And it is, you know, that song is actually probably based on a Pink Cream 69 song, you could say, Strangers in Time from the Electrified record. You know, there's always kind of like a reference in a way. You're not kind of ripping off the song, you're not copying a song, but that's one of my favorite Pink Cream 69 songs. It's not a song that we played that much live, but it's a song that I really like, and I was also a part of the writing process. So I kind of, in a way, wanted to recreate that song a little bit. It's still a different song, you know, but it's still quite a Pink Cream 69 song, you could say, actually. Check it out. Yeah, I mean, for me too, you know, it was, you know, it's not a party song. It's got a very serious subject, you know. Moving on. I've got quite a long list here of all the tracks, but I want to go to New Messiah. And Black Man Hippie. Black Man Hippie. And go that guy. See, I don't even know the lyrics. But that was actually oh god, it's embarrassing, isn't it? But that's it, man. You know, I'm so unprepared. I've been doing interviews, but I thought I got to pick up the guitar for something. But that's a song that I actually wrote like 20 years ago. You know, I made a demo for Pink Cream 69 while I was in a band, and we made this demo, really basic demo, and that song was on the demo basically with different lyrics. Also, acoustic guitar was a song that I'd written, and we'd considered it actually for Pink Cream 69 quite early on in a different way. You know, the reframe was kind of cool. And I heard the demo. I was messing around with the songs from like 20 some longer. God, oh my God, at that time, maybe it was 25 years ago or something. And so I redid it. I decided I liked the song and I wanted to rebuild again on that song. And I changed the lyrics. We re-recorded it, and the rest is history, basically. Oh man, McCoy's. That's not. You're never late, man. You're never late. That's incredible, brother. I think I saw it just coming in on the email just there, but I couldn't read it because I have to wear my glasses, unfortunately. But anyway, if you're having a good night tonight, cheers, of course. The Guinness glass, cheers to you. Actually, that's from last week, so I can't drink that. But I could if you make another donation. But isn't it incredible? Maybe I should keep Fridays. I don't know. It's just everybody's in a better mood, I think, on a Friday. I think everybody's been busy, you know. Let's check this one out. Oh yeah, the Spirit. Now the Spirit we played a lot. We that's a song that we always kept in the set list. You know, that's a song that we always needed to play. It's one of those hit songs, you know, of Shame, Lost in Illusion, stuff like that. It's one of these songs, you know, where you make a record and quite often you won't necessarily. I mean, Thunderdome was a great record, right? But we never play any song from that record live. You know what is wrong? I mean, that was a really good record, but we never played anything from that record for whatever reason. There's certain songs that do stick forever, you know. All right, what else we got in here, man? Just covering up the glasses. That's true, yeah. That was a good comment there. It's not working for whatever reason. Yeah. Over the Ocean, yeah. Now, I can play that beginning. Yeah. Also, and that actually, I've also got a nice little story as well, because I actually, me and Koffel, we were Alfred Koffler, we were demoing songs for Michael Kiske for his a record that he did on Frontiers that Dennis produced, and that was one of the songs that we demoed actually in a different way, and yeah, so I decided, you know, I like that song. It's got almost like a Mr. Big type sort of refrain. And I took that song for my solo record. You know, it was, once again, it's like you've written songs for different things and all over the place, and you piece it all together, you know. And I actually played acoustic guitar on that track. I don't often play guitar, you know, but for me, playing guitar, honestly, it's used for writing songs, you know. I was never this kind of guy that really sits down and starts playing all these different songs, whatever, because I'll tell you why. I've been always really spoiled in my life. I worked with amazing guitar players, you know, be it Alex Byrot, Thomas Blug, obviously the guys from Pink Room 69, Alfred Koffler. I've always been really spoiled. Stefan Forde from Adagio, Victor Smolsky. So, you know, there was absolutely no reason on this planet for me to pick up the guitar. You know, in the beginning with Pink Room 69, I did play rhythm guitar on stage live, but, you know, it's not my world. I'm not this kind of multitasking kind of guy, you know. I do one thing. I'm a singer. I'm very lucky. Call it a gift from God, gift from my mother, maybe. And that's it. That's what I do, you know. And I see a lot of people. I know a lot of great guys. A guy called Wim Rollins. He does a lot of stuff on Facebook. And this guy is incredible. He plays amazing guitar, sings great. Now, I maybe I could do that. I don't know, but it's just not my world. I don't know. It's just not my world. I just love to be on stage rocking, you know. Have I missed anybody's comment out? Very possible. Very. Oh, this is a long one here. Yeah. Yeah. Prisoner of Shame also was also kind of a piece together type of track. Honestly, it turned out good, but it was also a track that I just couldn't find my way with that track. I wasn't sure where exactly to go with that track, honestly, you know. And then let's go to the famous Don't Let It Slip Away. So I'm going to play a little bit. Yeah. The song that I wrote with Paul Logue from Eden's Curse. So he played bass on the track, and he was actually sending me a few demos. He needed somebody to demo a few songs basically for his own thing, and this was one of them. I said to him, you know what, Paul, I like this track. This is a good track, man. You know, and really all I did, honestly, was probably change a little bit of melody stuff, change a bit of lyrics here and there. And it's a Paul Logue song. There's no doubt about it, man. It was just perfect. So originally, once the record was finished, we were getting ready to make the video. And the video was going to be with the song Without You. So we're in the studio, and it was really clear, you know, we were going to make this video for this song Without You. But we were listening to the album, and the guy, Mark Stern, a great photographer, he heard the song Don't Let It Slip Away, and he said, no. We got to make the video for this song. So we're in the studio to make the video. I'd messed around, like, you know, learning the chords, you know, so I could look cool playing guitar. And he decides last minute, no, we make the video with this song. And I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't sure, but, you know, hey, I value other people's opinions, not always, but, you know, constructive opinions. And we then made the video for Don't Let It Slip Away. Now, if you look at the video, Don't Let It Slip Away, you'll see Chris Smith on drums. He did play drums on this track. He's now in Pink Cream 69. You'll see Uwe Reitnauer playing guitar, and he did play on this track. But then you'll see a young man on the bass. Now, a few interesting facts about this man. I'll just take a few comments as we come in. I don't want to. Hey, man, this is a new guy. Take These Tears, yeah. It's almost a little bit Whitesnake influence, you could say. But anyway, moving on. But a quick thing about the video. The bass player could not actually play bass, so he's miming. He did not play on that track. Paul Logue played on the track, and to actually get him in to Germany, you know, fly him in to be on the video was, of course, possible then. It's not now, but it was possible. But I decided last minute, nah, we're not going to do that, man. It's tough. But I'm going to pull in a friend of mine, and he wasn't actually a bass player, so we had to borrow a bass from somebody, put it round him, and he had to pretend that he could play bass, right? Now, I know that's criminal, right? But it's been going on for years, this, you know, all these bands pretending to be able to play in all that kind of business. So, hey, nothing new, man. I'm guilty. Moving on, what we got here? Take These Tears, that this young man just mentioned here. Yeah, you know, this was a song that was also possibly going to be used by Pink Cream 69, actually, you know. And I'd moved around quite often with my, you know, I was lived in Germany. I'm now living in Holland. So I'd actually moved quite a lot in my life, and I'd moved house again. I didn't really have a studio at the time, and I was really just at home being really quiet and being really careful. And this was one of the songs that came out of that session. Also, Hour of Freedom, I wrote at the same time, which ended up on a Pink Cream 69 record. That's a bit of trivia for you there. Let's go back to these comments here. That's right. Yeah, Tommy Denanda came in through Paul Logue, basically. He knew Tommy somehow, and I met Tommy later on at one of the Fire Fests in the UK. Actually, Tommy played an incredible solo, actually, and another interesting fact there. I've got quite a good memory when I think about it, when I remember. When I send tracks to Mr. Dennis Ward, right, he wants these tracks dry, right? That means you want a track without any delay on it or any effects, compression. He wants it dry as a bone, right? And he wants a WAV file. If that sort of clicks to anybody. So Tommy sent me this file, right? It's an MP3. It's got delay on it. It's got reverb on it. And I'm like, oh my God, I've got to send it to Dennis. He's going to hate this because, you know, if he's got a dry file, he can do whatever he wants to this track. He can put reverb on there, delay on there. You know, he can put compression on there. He can do whatever he wants to it to fit good to the mix. But if somebody's already done their thing, you can't take it away. You can't take away these effects. It's not possible, you know. So I said to Tommy, I said, look, can you send me again as a wave, you know, like with good quality, with the effects and stuff? And he was like, no, I can't. It's this is how it is, man. It's recorded this way. So I mixed it down as a wave. So that was kind of one thing solved. But the other thing, I sent it to Dennis, and he did complain. He said, look, you know, I'd like it without the effects on there. And I said, well, it's not possible, Dennis. But hey, it doesn't matter. It turned out good. The rest is history. But, you know, these are the things you got to watch out for, especially now when I'm recording this new record. Also, I tell the guys, this is getting a bit complex now, but, you know, I want guitar with the distorted sound, and I want the guitar with a clean sound. So very ting, ting, ting sound. So we can change the sound if we want in the studio. And that's what Dennis likes to do. And on the new track, the first single, he's done that with the guitars, and they sound incredible. He did that in his own studio, of course. Here we go. We got a new comment here, look. Oh, Dennis Thomas. This is another young man that's probably going to be involved in my solo record. I don't know which track it is yet. We're not going to go there because I'm going to do a reveal, of course. But looks like everybody that's playing on the record tuning on the live. So the reveal's kind of like, you know, but we're still going to reveal because I enjoy my reveals. But yeah, hope everybody's fine. And yeah, it's warming up, people. I'm looking forward to better weather. The only negative thing is that I'm up in the attic, actually, in my studio, which is a good thing. I have a lot of space and I can do my videos and my streams. And maybe you saw the vocal booth recently on my last vlog. And but in the summer in the Netherlands, I thought it was, you know, maybe not as warm as in Germany, but it gets crazy. The last summer was 34 degrees. And I was recording the Voodoo Circle record that was released this year, Locked and Loaded, and it was really like 30 something degrees in my vocal box. You know, I'm not complaining, but you know, it was extreme, to say the least. Who have we got at the bottom here? This young lady. Dennis who? Come. Let's get the cat out the bag. You know, I'm probably not going to do a reveal anyway. Dennis Ward will be mixing the record. He mixed the first track. You know, me and him, we're good buds. You know, I mean, you know, we're the English speaking part of Pink Room 69. Of course, he left the band, but who cares, man? I mean, we're still on very good terms, possibly better than ever. You know, so he was my go-to mixing guy for this record. He mixed the first track within like a day and a half. He knows what I want, and the great thing is, he does an incredible job, and he knew, you know, what the kind of sound I was looking for. It's not going to be exactly like the first record, you know, because we're moving on a little bit. But of course, it is melodic rock, and nothing more, nothing less. And Dennis is definitely involved in that respect. So that was a reveal tonight. Oh my goodness me! You just can't hide from everything from these people. It's incredible. They see everything. Yeah, Eric as well. Eric's an incredible keyboard player, and maybe 13 years ago, it was also possible to do stuff online, and I guess he sent me as I suppose in a way, Eric sent me as Tommy sent me the track as an MP3 because I mean the internet 13 years ago was not the internet that we have today, of course. Maybe some of you people out there don't remember that, but I do. I actually remember getting the telephone, putting it into the holder and listening to it making the strange noise and making the connection to the net. And you could write an email to somebody, and it was this amazing thing, So of course, today's internet is just like super, amazing, and that's why we created MP3s, that we could send it easier over the internet, by the way. Oh, check it out. How's it going, brother? My friend there from Sao Paulo, from Hamburg. In Hamburg, it's a lovely place, but it's always windy. And when you've got long hair, your hair's like this all the time, But the last time I was in Hamburg, it was incredible because I played with Voodoo Circle, actually. I played in a very small club. And I was going back to the hotel because the next day I had to get back to the Netherlands because I was doing something, whatever, or even a gig somewhere else. And I remember this young lady came up to me with it was rather cold, and she had this rather thick jacket on, and she said, "Excuse me," in German. She said, "Can I help you? Is there anything I can do for you?" And I thought, who's this woman? What does she want from me? Until I realized she was a working girl. I thought she's friendly. Oh, it's Rizzy Rocket. She asked me last week, the last time, if I was going to play something, and I think the only song that I know I could sing with the guitar is "There She Stood in the Street, smiling from her head to her feet. I said, hey, what is this now, baby? Maybe she's in need of a kiss. I said, hey, what's your name, babe? Maybe we can see things the same. Now don't you wait, hesitate. Move before the rain, if I get right. All right now. Baby, it's all right now. All right now. Baby, it's all right now. Yeah, that's about the only song that I can probably... Oh. It's about the only song that the neighbors are probably going crazy now, with me making all this noise here. But... because I'm normally in my box, you see, and that was probably distorted, all sorts of things. But she lost. I have to use my glasses for that. These are reading glasses, so they're quite ugly. I lost my raincoat. That sounds like a song, doesn't it? I lost my raincoat in Hamburg. It's like a song. But oh, he's writing again, man. Yes, I did. I got the mix. But if I'm honest with you, it's been an absolute madness of a day. I was doing, just before I was going live tonight, I was doing 2 incredible interviews with America. I don't have any promotion company and not having a record company. So I've been doing a lot, and a lot of my friends are actually on this chat tonight. They're also arranging things for me. Thank you very much. Be it Brazil, the UK. Some lovely ladies arranging some special things, some interviews and stuff. So that's incredible. Big thanks, a big shout out, and thanks to you guys. And but I have a little list myself of Skype stuff. And tonight I nearly missed the interview, but I had 2 interviews, and then I had to set myself up for the stream tonight. So I was like, oh my God. So let's go back down here. What forgot here? Oh, she's laughing. So that could be good or bad, but I think it's the young lady. You were in the Ukraine, weren't you? And we had this gig, and we had these young ladies that were showing us around and helping us, translating everything at the concert and everything with Tank. And it's funny, I actually watch a vlog called Bold and Bankrupt, and he's in Ukraine at the moment. And also he goes to Russia, he speaks Russian. There's an English guy that speaks Russian, which is just incredible. And it's funny when he's walking around the Ukraine, and that I've been there also, and that's also a vlog, of course. I do have a little bit of video. It's just incredible because the whole streets are just full of holes, you know. And if you're driving in a car, the car has to go always around the holes in the streets. Nobody fixes them. It's just an incredible place. She's giving me another comment there. Maybe I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much. Somebody. Oh. Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, that's a song that I've, All Right Now is a song that, has followed me most of my life. I'm a big fan of Paul Rodgers, of course, and big influence to me, of course. We got another. Yep, Rizzy, I remember. And it's funny because, we were walking around the Ukraine there, and I'm watching this guy. He's a vlogging guy. It's incredible, this guy. I mean, he's got millions of subscribers. He puts a video out there and it's got 1.5 million views, So I'm trying to learn from this guy, Let's go back to my last solo record. Yeah. No Peace for the Wicked. Yeah, this is a title that I also had for many, many years, and it's so strange. You have songs that you've hanging around for a long time, and then they finally make their way onto a record. I mean, and also on my new record as well, I have like one or two. Actually, there's one song that's going to be on the record, and this song must be about 36 years old. You know what I mean? But it's just always been a great song. It's a grooving song. I got some amazing people playing on it. I'm not going to do a spoiler. I'm definitely not going to say who did it, who played on it. And but it stood the test of time. I'm going to change the melodies a little bit and stuff like that. But believe me, I'm looking forward to you guys finally seeing the video. I finished it and uploaded it recently. And it's a shame, really, because on Spotify, when you release, normally you can already see the picture of the artwork and everything. That's my food, unfortunately, there. You can see the artwork and you can already kind of post it and everything. But at the moment, it's definitely coming out. It's ready on Spotify, but you can't see it. And that's a shame. They've changed something there. Got another comment down there. Keep them comments coming in, ladies and gents. Oh, yeah, man. The Voodoo Circle record, it was so cool to hook up with these guys, But the crazy thing of it all is, let's be honest, it was like the beginning of last year. I met up with Alex for the first time after 5 years, and I stayed at his house. He lives in France, actually. It was a beautiful house with a swimming pool and everything, but it was the wrong time of year. It was January, of course. So that was a bit of a shame. I'll probably have video somewhere, but video everywhere. And straight after that, we did a small gig in Saarbrücken, where he lives. He lives in near Saarland, over the border in Germany. And that was pretty much my last real gig, And then we made this record, and let's be honest, I didn't see any of these guys ever again. That's the crazy thing of it all. With the internet and making records, I recorded my vocals. I didn't see Alex again. I didn't see Mr. Coolman, Matt Sinner, and we made this record, and these are the times. It's just ridiculous, Oh, anyway, moving on. Yeah, man. Everybody's coming in. We've got 21 viewers. Good to see you, Oliver. Absolutely, Oliver Hoffman. Working with him on something at the moment. I have to put my glasses on for this. Oh, B50 Steve. I wonder who that is with the British flag. Well, Pickering 69. I was auditioning for a few bands. I mean, I'd auditioned for Adrian Smith. That's probably another vlog, isn't it? went down to London and auditioned for his band. And then I went back home, and then I went to Greece for a couple of weeks, and I was going to go there jamming. But at that time, I was probably able to play a couple of songs on guitar then, but not anymore. It's a long time ago. And so I was jamming, in Greece, and then I went back to the UK, and then I saw this advertisement in Melody Maker for a band looking for a singer with a record company in Germany. So I sent a cassette, and that cassette had also the song New Messiah on it. And I went there, and the guys picked me up. We went into the practice room. I sang 4 songs that Dougie White, if anybody's heard of Mr. Dougie White, he's singing with Schenker at the moment, also Bodo Schopf on drums, who played on my first track. And he was working with he was in Pink Cream 69 for a couple of months until he got the job with Rainbow, Richie Blackmore. So of course he moved on with Richie, and so I was learning songs from Dougie White. So then I went to Germany. I sang the Dougie White songs, and I think I'd learned one Pink Cream 69 song from Games People Play, something like that. Face in a Mirror, something like that. And it was really like, Dave, if you want the job, you've got it. I was like, yeah, man, I'm coming to Germany, man. I went back to Germany. They gave me some money. I went back. I went to the local bar, bought everybody a drink in the bar. And then I left for 26 years. And the rest is history. But that's also a vlog that I did. If you check it out on YouTube channel, it really is the truth about a guy called Paddy. And he was saying to me all the time, Dave, you need to go to Germany. And within a year or two, I was in Germany, and I'd lived there for 26 years. So, I mean, absolute mayhem, But of course, at the moment, it's not possible to go back to the UK. I mean, it probably is if you get like a special test and all that business and whatever. Even though I think we're banned to go to the UK at the moment, and you have to stay in a hotel for 10 days. It costs £1,000 or something. So, I mean, it's just not going to happen. But I miss my family, and let's move on. No. I didn't have a name for the first record, If anybody knows me, I'm an very easy going kind of guy, I hate complications. I don't like any complications whatsoever. It's part of my personality, I suppose. So, it was for me, that was David Readman. That's it, finished, easy. For this record, it was difficult because I knew that I couldn't call it David Readman #2, even though, I mean, I would have gone with that as well. I'm an easygoing kind of guy, but it's a bit cheap, But no, for me, it was clear. I was doing something one day, and it came to me. Medusa, finished, done. There was no messing around. It was clear, and the artwork was done. I've always had like a sort of affinity, sort of a fascination with the Medusa head with the snakes and stuff. Probably because as a child we used to watch those Sinbad films, and there was always some kind of Medusa in there, So it's just so rock and roll somehow, No way, man. It was the first record was called David Readman. Oh, hello. That's my sister. My sister's watching. Oh, I better be a good boy now then. What band would I want to be a singer of? 2 bands. Van Halen or Led Zeppelin, which is definitely not going to happen. But those are 2 of my big favorite bands. Fortunately, Eddie left us recently. Yeah. Moving on. Band that I would turn down, Bonfire. Moving on. Bonfire is Bonfire. Yeah, I've just answered that, man. Good on you, Sam. McCoy's. And the Voodoo Circle, thank you very much. Samuel. A lot of comments, man. Actually, is this anyone from you? Yeah, I want to have an interview for my radio show in Turkish. Hey, man, absolutely. Just, write to me somewhere. I mean, you could write could write a comment, your email or whatever, or write on the Facebook. And let's go, man. Let's do it. I need all I can get as far as promotion is concerned. I'm just going to stand up a little bit here so you can see this T-shirt here. Yeah, man. Yeah, the orders from the T-shirts been so incredible. It's so incredible. The artworks for the T-shirts and the front cover and everything's paid for, man. I mean, it's incredible. Like I said, any money that's made from the T-shirt, of course, goes straight back into the album, because we still need as much money as possible, to make this thing work. The thing has cost money, of course, mixing and making the real CDs and the vinyl, of course. So every penny helps, and it's just so incredible. I've seen so many people have sent me pictures and stuff of themselves wearing the T-shirts. It's just madness. It's just so cool. I think we've got a new comment here. I think. Let me get my glasses on. Oh my God. Now you see, I'm not a complicated kind of guy. Now, if you put the hot water in you boil the kettle and you put it in the cup, right? And I've seen, let's start it. Let's put it this way. I've been to places and I've said to them, like over you'd say like an Schwarzen tea, an Engels tea, say a black tea, please. You wouldn't necessarily say, give me a bag of Thai food or whatever, because they're just not going to have it right, or PG. So you got to, and that's another stuff. But I'm gonna go there real quick, because if I go somewhere, right, and people are drinking, see, I don't drink coffee. I haven't drunk coffee in about 15 years, right? So I just don't drink coffee. Now, so against my religion, So I go somewhere and it's like, what are you gonna drink, Dave? And I'm like, well, I don't drink Coke. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink any kind of Fanta or that kind of stuff. So I'm like, well, I'll have a glass of water or something, or Ribena, But I could have a cup of tea, of course. But the tea bags that are over here, or generally speaking, I mean, it's just better not to, because I'm just going to miss out on my English tea, of course. So I'll push the boat out, and I'm like, okay, just give me a cup of tea, right? I'll go for the black tea you've got there. Let's hope it works out, right? And the people, I said, look, I want it with milk, So the people put milk in the water, right? So you've got hot water with milk in it, right? And I'm expected to put this tea bag that's never going to work anyway in this cup, and hope that somehow it's going to taste like something, right? So I mean, it's just a complete nightmare. So getting really to the point. Hot water in, tea bag in there, right? Leave it for a bit. Cat's going to come over and going to want some milk, so I'm going to give the cat a little bit of milk. It's just how it is, even though I'm not allowed to, but I'm going to give it anyway, a little bit of tiny spot of milk. Cat loves me. Then I'm going to put that in the tea, right? But this is the most important part. I'm going to leave the bag in there the whole time I drink that cup of tea. Now, you think about what that means. You know what I'm saying? Think about what that means. Moving on. Yeah, I'm like, she comes up to me and she says, can I help you in some way or whatever? It's cold night. And I'm like, she's friendly. Oh. Yeah, man, you were probably there. That's great, man. Very small club, very warm night. It's funny though. It's funny though, but I go to Miami, right? You know, you go to Miami, these big, multinational. Yeah, multinational. You go to a bar or a petrol station in Miami, and nobody speaks English anyway. you know, you've got to brush up on your Spanish. But I go all the way to Miami. I get on this boat, $1 million boat. It's cost thousands of dollars to get on this boat and do the whole thing, right? But I'm going to take my own tea bags with me, man, because I'm going to spend a week struggling with whatever tea's on there. And I did actually drink the tea that was on that boat, but yeah, I mean, I was suffering. I was suffering. So I just took this big bag, tea bags. And sometimes I've gone to places and they've pulled out this plastic bag full of tea bags, and they're like, "Excuse me, what's this?" I'm like, "Well, it's pretty obvious what it is." You know what I'm saying? It's not Moroccan black or whatever. Oh my god, I gotta put that comment back up on again. But it's true though. I mean, I'm like cup of tea crazy. I'm still gonna get back down. It's funny. I'm in Miami, and I think the first time we played, or the first time we played at the Magic Casino, and what an amazing place! You the backstage area. You had to walk through the casino to get to the stage, right? And of course, there's lots of Cuban people there. You're very near Cuba, and great. I love that stuff. I love the music. So we're walking through the casino, and they're all doing the. I mean, you think you're in a Netflix episode or something. It's just incredible. It's so authentic, right? You're walking through these people, and they're all happy, and you're dancing with them and stuff. It was just incredible. But in the daytime that we were going to do the gig, I was backstage and we're getting ready to do the thing. And there's nothing to eat there, right? There's definitely not a cup of tea. There was nothing there. It's burning hot, right? It's for us, it's like March, no, it was February or something like that. So it was like freezing cold here. And within a day, we're in Miami. There's like, it's a humidity you can't even begin to imagine. You're just wet through, which is great, but it's a bit of a shock, So I see this petrol station. So I'm like, I'm going to go to this petrol station. I'm going to get some rubbish. I'm going to get some chips. I'm just going to get some stuff to kill me, until tonight, till we finally get some food, So I get to this petrol station, and I said to this woman, I said, "Look, excuse me, do you think I can use my card here? It's a European card." "Oh, un momento, por favor," She gets this other guy, and he speaks to me. His English is even worse. And I'm like, wait a minute. Where are we? Un momento, por favor. I loved it there, mate. It was same at the airport. You get to the airport. I went up to they had the black tea, and I was like, yeah, let's get a cup of tea and let's get a cheese sandwich. I went up and said, cup of tea, please, and a cheese sandwich. And she's like, "Como?" I'm like, "What?" She couldn't even speak English either. I was like, what is going on here, man? It was like, and then I had to sort of like, God only knows what I said, but I really tried in some kind of Spanish, man. It was so funny. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, it's true though. I mean, it's funny. I mean, you're in this America, of course, America. Yeah, it's of course, there's all different languages there. And like I say, I'm not being racist. I'm not, being a bad boy. I love that. I love that stuff. It was just strange, so strange. But let's get some banners up there. This young man here, yeah, Julian Sprutel's on keys. He was with me doing the Immunity of the Masses thing, and he'd sent me this song like I said on the blog about a year and a half ago, and for me, it was absolutely clear this is a great song. And when he sent it to me, there was no vocals on it, there was no melodies or anything, but it was so clear to me that this is a great song, and this is going to be the first single. Even though I've got to admit, this new song that we're working on at the moment, the guitar player's got it, the drummer's got it. I'm still checking out a bass player. This new song is just gonna be massive. Good gracious me, man. It's incredible. It's an exciting time. But you see, that is English humor. I get told off all the time. You know, English humor is based around indoors. Not everybody's going to understand that. Indoors, you know, and the mother-in-law. It's all based on that, sort of like having fun with them. The marriage is perfect. You probably just an amazing marriage, you know. But of course, you're just going to always complain about her indoors. You know what I mean? It's just part of the English humor, you know. And not everybody understands that, ladies and gents. Not everybody understands that. All righty, what time is it? It's 9 o'clock. We've had an amazing night. We've had 19 people on. I got yeah, we've had a few donations in tonight. Let me just go back to my emails there. It's just incredible. Yeah, my computer's going crazy now because of this stream, I guess. Jerry, thank you very much, Jerry. He's donated. So don't forget, people, if you haven't donated already, you know, we've still got a bit to go so that we can make this record a lot easier. It's okay, you know, at the moment. It does slow down a little bit, unfortunately, but that's normal. Basically, I'm waiting for the single to be released, and then I can really push that and everybody gets a message about what we're doing. I understand at the moment the artwork's out there and everything. Sometimes difficult to understand what we're doing. There are actually people who are actually listening tonight that may have actually heard the song because they're helping me with the promotion and interviews and stuff like that. So I felt it was important that they knew what we were doing and what we were working with, and they were really excited to hear the song, and they really like it. So it was nice to get some really good feedback from everybody. Yeah. Let's see, we've got this. That's last. No, that's no. We got one area. Yeah. Good morning, Naksukos. She's an incredible lady. She makes the jewelry for Dead Daisies, and she was asking me also about my stuff. I don't think we're really going to go that far and actually make something at the moment, but who knows in the future. And yeah, it's just so incredible to have everybody here, you know, on an evening, you know, be it Brazil, America, we got Australia tuned in, I noticed. We got the UK, Germany. It's just amazing. I'm just amazed, and I couldn't do Tuesday night, and I apologize for that, of course. The unfortunate thing is, you know, you start this thing and you start streaming and doing this kind of thing, and it's a fantastic thing. And if you don't do it, people are upset. And I didn't realize that. I just didn't even begin to imagine that people might be upset that I'm not doing it, you know. So I've learned my lesson. Well, that's amazing. Sam Scott, Firefest 2008. He was 14 years old. You know, you're making me, good gracious, Sam. Making me feel old here. Oh my goodness. I'll be trying to get my jab as soon as possible, but over here, there's no chance. There's absolutely no. There's not even a light on the horizon to get a jab over at the moment. The injection. There's nothing. You know, I'm seeing it on Facebook all the time. People from the UK also America and places like that, people booking in their injection. And here, I mean, nothing, nada, absolutely nothing, not even a tiny light somewhere on the horizon somewhere. So I really don't know what's going to happen, you know. And a lot of people is kind of saying, oh, I'm not going to do it and shit. I'm going to do it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to do it. This is difficult times. And if it means that I can get back on stage and start, you know, playing music and entertaining people, and we can come together as people again, because that's what we are. We're a race of, you know, human beings, and we love to be together. We love to celebrate together, and we've lost that. And I think the longer it takes, it's going to affect us in many, many, many ways, more than money, more than many other ways. It's going to affect us, you know. No worries, Sam. I know I'm an old man. That's the way it goes. We've all got to be old. At least I'm still alive. I'm still rocking. That's the most important thing. It has, Phil. It has, Phil Scott. Absolutely. It is. It is. And on the Voodoo Circle record, I did touch that subject a little bit to a point. But let's be honest, slowly but surely, it's getting time, you know. It's time that we sort this mess out. I mean, of course, you know, it's the first time we've had to deal with this. But a little bit of food for thought for you. Would we 40 or 50 years ago, which is not that long, and 70s or 80s, would we have locked down? You know, would we have locked down the way we have done? I don't think so. I really don't think so. All right, folky folks. One last quick look at my t-shirt. Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure. It's been incredible. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Can't even see that number up there. Oh my goodness. 18. We had 21. That was good. It's good enough for me. It's building. Like and subscribe. Check out my my YouTube. I'm going to be updating as usual. I'm looking forward to the 2nd of April when the single finally comes out. I hope to see you guys on Tuesday. I'm kind of getting used to it now. It's been a bit difficult really for me to get used to this live thing, to be honest, because I don't do this kind of thing, you know. I just don't go live ever, you know. So this is kind of strange, but it feels good, and it's amazing to have so many people watching, so many questions, and yeah, it's just fantastic. I'm definitely in an amazing mood once I've done a live stream. Thank you, Anna. This is also a young lady that's helping me at the moment. She had a record company in Brazil. She released 5 Pink Cream 69 records, and I reached out to her because she might have contacts, and I've just done an interview today, an email interview. I prefer Skype ones, actually. I like to talk like a waterfall. And so I did an email interview with a young man that I've actually met, which I didn't realize. And I'll be doing a radio interview with a young lady probably next week. And she's arranged all this. So, I mean, you know, big shout out to you. Thank you so much. She's done some amazing work. And to everybody that's been listening tonight, thank you so much. I'll just play you a few chords, and it looks like I did actually play a few songs, huh? There she stood in the street, smiling from her head to her feet. I said, hey, what is this now, babe? Maybe she's in need of a gift. I said, hey, what's your name, babe? Maybe we can see things the same. Yeah. Yeah, maybe one day I'll learn some songs for you. Hope you had a good night. Wish you an amazing Friday night, amazing weekend. Let's hope the weather stays good, warms up a little bit, and we can start to enjoy life a little bit more. At 9 o'clock, we've got a curfew here in the Netherlands. So even if I went outside, I couldn't, you know. I don't know what it's like in your guys' places. Damn shame. But hey, lots of love to everybody. Thank you for checking out. Don't forget to pick up your t-shirts. Got a few yeah, Friday Night Fun. Thank you very much, everybody. Japan and Brazil and the UK and America, to Craig and his braids. And cheers. I'm running out of Ribena, unfortunately. Big cheers to the UK. And now you know how I like to make my tea. Hot water first. Tea bag in there. Milk on top, but leave the tea bag in. So it's not tea anymore. It's a soup. Have a great night, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Lots of love to everybody, and everybody stay safe. Huh? Adios!